Mother's Day can be a day full of love and happiness for many, but for others, it can also be a day of grieving. Either the loss of their mother or moms having to navigate the holiday without their children anymore. New tonight at 6, THV 11's Jay Jackson shows us how mothers who are mourning can cope this weekend.
It was the worst Mother's Day of my life. The whole day was about him, thinking about him. I didn't get a Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day, I didn't get a Mother's Day card. But I have a daughter that has 4 kids that try to comfort me in that area, but it still wasn't the same.
It was months before Mother's Day 2020 when Angela Williams says she got the worst news of her life. Someone shot and killed her 22-year-old son, Anthony Curitan, in Southwest Little Rock. A part of her grieving process is carrying around this binder, detailing her son's life and his death.
And this is actually information from the prosecutor's office from when he got murdered.
An envelope full of details from the shooting. She keeps it sealed as a reminder to never go back to the dark time that surrounded what's inside.
Do not open for anything or nobody.
She doesn't open up the envelope, and for a time she didn't open up to anyone.
Because I think it's hard to sometimes even to talk to your family because they're grieving too.
Inside the clinical pastoral training seminar room at UAMS, chaplains say they're used to grieving mothers. As a level 1 trauma center, they're called to every emergency inside the hospital for violent incidents. Pastoral care director Susan McDougall says you need to get help.
I think it's very therapeutic. For one thing, I think it helps you know who you are. You lose who you are, I think, in the space of it.
And if you know a grieving mother on Mother's Day, they say reaching out even in the smallest way can make a difference. Because for Williams, 3 years later, and the grief is constant.
So I'm actually still going to counseling every 2 weeks, and that helps out a lot. Because at the moment of his death, I thought the world was over.
But it's not.
I just wish that, the violence would stop.
In Little Rock, Jay Jackson, THV 11 News.
The chaplains in that story tell us this Mother's Day, maybe send a text to someone you know who's grieving. The smallest thing can really make a difference.